Hi everyone, welcome to Lux Kitchen. Today my recipe will be fish curry, which is so famous and trend in Sri Lankan recipe, and it's good to have with roast pan or puttu or rice, and it's all how you guys prefer. And yeah, and it's always like how you guys cook. And what I mean, it's always how you guys cook. It's like of the measurement of water and what do you guys put in there and what flavor and the spices especially. So that's how the fish curry turns out to be good, and it's how you make it, right? So simple. And I'm so sorry for this delay because of my house renovation. Things got delayed and because of COVID also. So now happy to be back, and let's get started. And thank you guys for your patience. Here I have my stove with 3 teaspoons of cumins and 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn. I'm just heating it up. Once that's heat up, I'll be making that as into a powder. It's good. You don't want to overcook it. And I'm going to turn off the stove. And I'm going to make this into powder. And I will come back to you guys. Thank you. In this pot, I'll be adding my 1/3 cup of oil. And 1 teaspoon of cumins. 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn. This is the spices that I like to use for fish curry. Some people use it different way, but I prefer this one is much better than the fenugreek and all that. I'm gonna turn the stove into low because I'm gonna be adding my curry leaves. Adding my ginger and garlic first so the flavor kicks in. It's always better to add ginger and garlic first because the smell brings a better taste. Some people don't add ginger to fish curry, but I do add for fish curry, mostly for all of them, because I like the taste and it brings better flavor and as well comes to a good taste. And now I'm adding the onions, like 1 onions, and the ginger and garlic I added like half of ginger, and then the garlic I added 1 clove. It's all how you guys prefer. Here I have my tamarind water. I mixed it with hot water and tamarind. I have this 1 cup, and this is the powder that I made. I'll be showing you guys what I did, what I'm gonna do with that after. So yeah. It's so simple to make fish curry. Then goat and chicken, because it's cooked, like it cooks faster. I'm adding a pinch of turmeric. It smells so good and delicious. I hope it's gonna come delicious too. Sorry. So yeah, this is how it's looking. Just have to keep stirring it, not to get burnt. And I'm adding the tamarind water, 1 cup, and the water is not enough, so I'll be adding more. I'm adding my 2 cups of water. Just the water, just the hot water, and I'm going to be closing that. It has to cook maybe about 3 minutes before I add in the chili powder. Adding 1 tablespoon of chili powder. That's not enough, so I'm adding actually 2, let's say 2.5 tablespoon of chili powder. We like it to be spicy, so that's why. And when you add, there's always lumps to it, like when you add in the chili powder, so you have to like squish it up and do it before you add the fish. And I'm gonna leave this cook for about 5 to 8 minutes, and I will come back. Thank you. Now it's good. You have to cook it good 8 minutes because the curry powder, the smell, it's gonna be there, so the smell have to come out. So that's the whole point of cooking it before you add in the fish. So now I'm gonna add the fish. Close it, and here I have my half cup of coconut milk that I mixed it with hot water and just a coconut, and I made it as like cream, very thick. If you guys could see, it has to be very thick. And yeah, so I'm gonna let that cook another 3 minutes. And one more thing I want to say, once you guys add in the fish, try not to stir much, because when you stir the fish comes apart. So you have to be very gentle and soft. I let that cook for 3 minutes. Now I'm adding the coconut milk. If you guys could see it. So very thick, and yep, we're just gonna close it, and I'm gonna let that cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay guys, and I will come back. Thank you. And in this pan I'm adding my sesame oil. It's about 1.5 tablespoons I'm adding, and this is my black pepper, and my 1 teaspoon cumin, and this much curry leaves. It will get hot, so you have to be very careful when you guys do this. This part. So yeah, don't get burned, and yeah, just put it low. And over here, meanwhile I do that, my fish curry is getting all good for me to add in the powder that I did. And I'm adding the powder, and as I told you, I don't want to stir it much, because even when you stir it, you have to be stirring it very careful. And yeah, and over here, this one is getting ready, and I have my half tablespoon of salt. And this one, I'll be adding it to my curry. See? That's what it brings out the flavor and the taste. So I'm gonna make sure I turn off the stove, and yeah, see? It looks yummy. Soon it will be ready to be served. And before that, I just want to have a taste. The salt and everything, if it's perfect. And I always do this, sorry guys. Yep, it's yummy. I'm gonna gonna keep this for 3 minutes. This is the better way to make fish curry, and I hope you guys like my videos. And again, I just want to say thank you for being so patient. And that's it. I think it's good. So see if you could see the curry, how it's bubbling now. And yeah, it's good. So now I'm gonna turn off the stove, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Sorry guys, I edited and I cut little half of the ending part. I just want to say thank you guys for watching my video, and the curry is good to be served, and as I said, with rice and bread or however way you guys want it. And yeah, thank you. Stay tuned for much more.